I feel enough has been said about what makes great acting. Some says it's believability, some says it's intensity of emotion, some says it's extreme physical transformation, and some even say you're born with it, it's an X factor thing. But today I want to talk about something else. What makes bad acting? Why it keeps happening, and why majority of Bollywood actors are no match to their international peers. My video will exclusively focus on Bollywood because I truly feel regional cinema has really started mastering the art of expressing human behavior. Oh, I love Fahad Fasil. But let me clear one thing first. This is bad acting.
कोई तो चाहता है कि हम एक हो जाएं।
पर मैं नहीं चाहती सरपंच जी। इन्होंने भाई को मारा मेरे।
भाई तो मेरा भी गया सरपंच जी।
हमारी औरतों की इज्जत पे हाथ डाला गया।
कोशिश तो यहाँ से भी हुई।
मेरी माँ पे गोली चलाई।
अरे मेरी बीवी मुझसे छीन ली।
हर चीज का बदला लिया तो इसका क्यों नहीं? अरे सुलह के नाम पे बंदूकी चली, उसका बदला क्यों नहीं?
The performance looks staged. They're not actually listening to each other, waiting to speak their lines. Everything looks extremely forced and a number of things. But the same actor doesn't look that bad in here.
मैं तुमसे ये कहने आई हूँ कि गलती मेरी है।
Or here.
Really? वैसे आप दोनों कब से मैरिड हैं? और क्या है आपकी मोरालिटी और क्या है आपके संस्कार? Please tell us.
It's not great, but it's definitely better. And they had good co-actors who outperformed them, clearly. My point here is, bad films will most probably have bad acting. Good films will most probably have good acting. And great films, you guessed it right, will have great acting. This is a Meisner acting class.
You got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I got a kick out of it.
Yeah, you got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I got a kick out of it.
Oh, you got a kick out of it.
All right, I got a kick out of it.
All right, you got a kick out of it.
All right, I got a kick out of it.
All right, you got a kick out
Well,
of it.
don't get offended.
I'm not getting offended.
You're getting offended.
I am getting offended.
You are getting offended.
The students are practicing the repetition exercise to improve their listening, which is considered a crucial skill in acting. This is a Uta Hagen acting class.
Of really putting yourself into the moment with total conviction so that you don't anticipate and start to play the manner of looking for something rather than really looking. Okay.
Okay. Glasses. Books.
Looks convincing, right? But do you feel anything could be done better?
Breathe.
Pay close attention. Devil is in the details.
All right, it is here somewhere. Calm approach. Shit. Move, Willie.
But then, Uta gives her a tip.
You see, the test is, it was in the first one also some of the talking was like, oh my God, it's gone, I'm never going to find it. So, which prevents a real search. Do you
Right.
follow?
Yeah.
In other words, the possibility, it's got to be here, and the real hunt for it, and the talking yourself into the sureness that it must be in that first verse, and then if not where, could be there. Oh no, it's got to be there. In other words, the whole thing of expectation in acting, that we expect something, and then we very rarely get exactly what we expect.
This is a Stella Adler acting class.
Can you give it to the others? What's the matter with you tonight, huh? How could you do that? What's the matter with you? How could you do that? Dad, you killed 21 men.
Okay, okay. Is holding back from killing him, not standing, but holding back, maybe putting. I mean, you did it, and we have to see physically that you want to kill him. Remember, everybody can talk loud, everybody. Everybody can do this, and louder, and still louder. That doesn't mean that you're acting. Grab him by the neck, grab him by the shoulders, do something.
How can you do that? How can you do that? You killed 20 men. What? How can you do that? You're afraid, maybe. You're afraid, maybe. Those guys, those kids were up in the air. They're up in the air.
so raw, so pure, so authentic, and it's way more engaging. Whereas our classes are filled with over-the-top, unrealistic scene works, loud, one-layered emotions which don't give a lot of room for behavior, and techniques as dumb as these.
Mechanical process करो. क्या है? Don't blink for 2 minutes.
I have a better tip. Use the glycerin and save the 2 minutes. This is Kishore Namit Kapoor, a so-called renowned acting teacher.
असल में thoughts get transmuted and become emotions. Then emotions create motion. Yani emotions in action is behavior. And when you're behaving, aren't you portraying the character?
Sounds fun, na? Let's see it in action.
मुझे घर बैठने का एक्सपीरियंस है. कौन करेगा? कौन करेगा?
Mama, I love you.
और अब हम एक दूसरे का कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकते.
Let's see the aluminis once.
सीधे सीधे क्यों नहीं कह देती कि तुम्हें डर लगता है?
मुझे डर लगता है. मुझे ये नाखून देखे.
सुनने वाले के जज्बात उबर उबर के आए. और कानून से कुछ चीज मांगता है तो वो है ठोस सबूत, समझे हो?
जिसे जो चाहे जब चाहे कोई पैसे वाला आके रात भर
So you have so many mainstream actors doing garbage workshops with clueless acting teachers. You hardly ever hear them talk about acting techniques or their daily craft work. And some people are so delusional that they think they were method acting in their college theatre.
No, I'm not that person who will just say that cinema is my life. I am the method actor, but I'm not a method actor. I used to be one when I used to do theatre, because in theatre you follow a certain process.
By the way, them pretending that they know characterization and the method.
I need to get into the character before I go on set, and I don't want to really methodize the whole process.
You're basically a method actor. दुनिया भर में एक चीज होती है method acting. तो मेरे ख्याल से जो पहले इंसान थे जिसका काम अगर आप देखें और अक्सर लगे कि वो method acting कर रहा है, तो शायद वो दिलीप साहब ही हैं. क्योंकि बहुत उनके आने के बाद एक हॉलीवुड में एक ऐसा दौर चला जब लोग कहते थे कि method acting शुरू हो गई है.
Hair makeup costume can do anything. You have to believe in the ability of an actor to act. You have to believe in the talent.
Rajkumar Rao, please help me.
So method acting is actually a training module, which was designed by Stanislavski and then went to Lee Strasberg. And whoever goes through that training module is called a method actor.
And if still somebody has a doubt.
Everyone always says I'm a method actor. I'm not. You have to study Stanislavski to be a method actor.
Thank you, Christian. So the question is, can actors with no or pointless training can ever be good actors? This is Ayushmann Khurrana ranting in 3 different films.
तू और सुनीता मिलकर अपने माँ बाप का काटेंगे.
कुसुम है उसका नाम.
सिमरन और उसका बॉयफ्रेंड मिलकर अपने माँ बाप का काटेंगे. सांस तो ली ना जाती उसके सामने मुझसे. इंद्रियों की बात कर रहे हैं आप. ये रंगरूपी ना भाई किसी का, तो कैसे स्वीकार कर लो बताओ? भाई ये देखो निशान. वन साइड नहीं है हमारा प्यार यार. 500 रुपए का करारा नोट दिया था मम्मी ने रोके पे. मुझे नहीं दिया था, सुगंधा की माँ को दिया था. डंगरों के डॉक्टर के पास लेके.
Do you see any difference? You won't, because there isn't. This is DiCaprio freaking out in 3 different films.
Hey! Lay your palms flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels of that sawed off. Empty, hollow shell of a woman. I mean, what the hell are you doing in my house if you hate me so much?
I mean, what's wrong with taking him on any one of the million fucking felonies that you've seen him do or I've seen him do? I mean, he murdered somebody, right?
This is what we think voice modulation should sound like.
But for me, it was very significant and very special.
स्वर्गीय पेशवा बालाजी विश्वनाथ का पुत्र, खुद को पेशवा के पद के लिए योग्य मानता हूं और इसके लिए हर कसौटी से गुजरने के लिए तैयार हूं.
तो उठाओ फौज और कर दो ऐलान जंग. मलिक गफूर मलिकाए जहां से पूछो कि आज सुल्तान के सामने खाने में क्या पेश होगा.
This is what actual voice modulation is.
Some combination of the two, with the voice being such a deep personal reflection of character, of who we are.
Kids you knew at school, old friends and such. And after a while, those voices start to fade. He wanted me to live in shame. This was a great man.
I mean, can you believe I had to move out of my beautiful home and take a place in Brooklyn? But I'm dead broke. Really, I mean, the government took everything.
Bill Sophia,
And you stop speaking in French, whatever language you're speaking.
Oh, that's my ex-husband, Ludlow. Father and mother just mad about Luddy.
A different tempo, a different rhythm, a different feel, all while keeping it believable, human and effortless. And we have a great example in Bollywood too.
जैसे मैंने अर्ज़ किया कि शुरू में ही जब मैं 3-4 साल का था तभी से घर पे मेरी माँ छोटे मोटे हम लोगों को स्किट्स वगैरह कराया करती थी।
पता है रेल गेट इंडिया गेट के पास है पीछे की तरफ हाँ तो होगा।
We truly have gems actively working who know their craft inside out, but they don't have the reach or are crushed by the industry. So let's conclude. Why majority of Bollywood actors are no match to their international peers? Because we hate truth. We don't want to do it, feel it, or see it. We don't want to see the truthful representation of how humans, we, feel and express. Because either we find it boring, disturbing, or too complex to understand. We don't want to see the truthful representation of our culture, of us. Because we still hide behind the idea that cinema is merely entertainment, when we clearly have cheaper and more efficient forms of it. Most of the Bollywood actors will never be as great as their international peers because they don't spend years doing the right progressive training with the right progressive teacher. Acting is a difficult craft to master. It will take a lot from you and it doesn't come for free.
You know, you go to the craft service table, you get a cup of coffee, you're sitting there, and Robin Williams is sitting by himself, totally depleted. I mean, it didn't come for free. I worked with Philip Seymour Hoffman. It didn't come for free. I saw him in Death of a Salesman. You know, it didn't come for free.
This is me boring the shit out of everybody who watched me.
तुझसे और ये तेरी बनावटी से ना नफरत करती है। वो मुझे नहीं अपनाएगी।
वहीं पे काम करती है वो। मैंने उसे बिना कपड़े को भी देखे पर।
This is me now.
सुबह उठ के काम जाने से अच्छा है ना कोई मेरा सर फोड़ दे बीच रास्ते में। पर तब भी मैं जाता हूँ।
And for some real inspiration, this is Ashish Vidyarthi in 1999.
तुझे मारने के लिए मैं शैतान से भगवान भी बन सकता हूँ यशवंत सिन्हा।
This is Ashish Vidyarthi now.
चेतन, एक मिडिल क्लास लड़का क्या करता है? सबसे पहले पढ़ाई पूरी करता है, फिर नौकरी करता है, फिर शादी करता है और इन सब जिम्मेदारियों के तले उसके सपने दब जाते हैं।
This is Robert Pattinson in 2008.
This is what I am.
And this is Robert Pattinson now.
Your leg, your sea life, all of it. And if I hear one more word of horse shit coming out of your foul, rotten tooth, smelly old mouth, you damn. Shut up! I ain't finished yet! You think you're so goddamn high and mighty just because you're a goddamn lighthouse keeper?